Here's a really scary story I've never told you. And it's not that I forgot. I think I blocked it out. That I literally was possessed. And uh, this probably was not of the Holy Spirit. But I'll tell you the story right now. And I have no reason to lie. I have nothing to gain. And I hope I'm a schizophrenic. How about that? I hope I'm a schizophrenic. So I have somebody that I know that somebody they love had passed away a long time ago. And I spent some time with the person who's alive, and it was just them and I. And when we were talking, we did a meditation together. Nothing weird or spooky, no seances or any stuff like that. I'm not even into that stuff. I detest that stuff, right? I don't. Somebody one day was reading tarot cards around me and asked to read my tarot cards, and I was like, absolutely not. I just not into it. But anyways, so I was talking to this person, and I like to practice a meditation, a hypnotherapy. I'm into healing. And I really believe if you can get somebody into a hypnotic state, you can heal them. You can help them heal themselves by neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy, stuff like that. One of my passions is eliminating or alleviating suffering and discharging pathologies out of the subconscious mind. Okay, so we both went into this state. I would call it a theta state, a waking dreamlike state. I wish I could tell you the explicit details, but I don't want to disrespect the person who I didn't get the permission from. Okay? God, it's almost like I should almost stop this video and call them and ask them for the permission to get. But it's just not right. But I'll tell you what happened. So when I was looking this person in the eyes, we went under complete hypnosis, and all of a sudden they were under complete hypnosis as well. We were looking in each other's eyes in complete waking, present, dreamlike state. It was insane. It was almost like tripping on the strongest LSD while just sitting there in the kitchen. Crazy, right? But it was just a hypnotic state. The person who had passed away literally came through me. And this is what I'm hallucinating happened. Possessed me. And I became the person, and the person communicated through me to the other person who's still alive, right? And I care about both these people, the person who passed away and the person who's alive. And I reached out and I said, shake my hand. I know this sounds crazy. And the person who's alive reached out and grabbed my hand. I said, now squeeze my hand. And then this wasn't me talking. My voice went really low to a decibel and a pitch that I can't produce. Well, apparently I can produce it, but it was like so incredibly low. And I looked in this person's eyes and I began to speak a way that I don't speak. It was complete possession, dude. And I started to talk to this person. Well, I wasn't talking to the person. The spirit came through me and was talking to the person, and the other person was like receiving everything I was saying as I was, holding this person's hand. And they were like just receiving it. And I was talking like, you didn't do anything wrong. I know it sounds complete bullshit, okay? Why don't I have to fucking convince you of anything, dude? It was a completely embodying experience. It was fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden it was done when we came out of the hypnosis. I didn't say shit. The person looked at me and like had tears in their eyes and like, oh my God, like you literally were the person who died. I feel like you were that person, like that. You transformed and you were that person talking to me. And I was like, I didn't say anything because I knew that's what happened. And so this dead spirit came through me and communicated to the living person, and the living person received it as the dead person talking to them, because that's like the only way they could, what was the word? Like, it used my body. It was fucking crazy, bro. And this is the type of shit that happens in my life. Not often, though. And the way I looked at it is that it was a transformational and transcendent gift to that other person. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. If I get permission from that person, I'm going to do that now. I will remake this video and I will tell you in explicit detail, and then you'll get the whole enchilada. And there you go. My friend Nick Carrier, the one who was obsessed with Jesus, I just called him up because I had a spiritual confirmation about a couple hours ago, and we prayed to Jesus Christ, to the Holy Spirit. And that's really the direction that I'm trying to lean in, right? So I know that you should not ever dabble with the occult or any of that type of stuff, but for what happened to me that day, made a transformational, positive change in this other person's life. It was definitely a gift. And so, however that wants to be perceived, I watched, this was a very positive thing that happened from what I can see. And it helped this person alleviate a lot of unclarity and suffering about the person they love who had passed away. And it gave them a lot of confirmation and helped them a quantum leap in their consciousness and in their own spirit. And so I don't know. How do you feel about that?